Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The info of next event is here. That is the Run event Happy Valentine Patrol. An event where you able to date with your children, and now you can even date more children. Sure, the quest stages drop an artifact, and has very high chance to drop. On this event, Fubuki available as welfare student, unlike her first released. Now, not much she can do to help you with the raid against Hodon Insane, but she will useful again when Torment difficulty is released. So, I guess you can leave her for now, until you need her later. Anyway, there's many new student has been added, and here's the comes your question. Can you get all the Valentine chocolate? Possibly, I mean take a look at how many children you can date and multiply by the Valentine invitation cost. And here's the result, you will need 51,700 PT to date all of them. And then divided by the amount of your children that already dated last year. And that's the final result for how much PT currency needed to obtain all the Valentine chocolate. For the shop, only takes what's necessary to you, like these, to save AP for double drop later, or get more PT to buy Valentine invitation. If you want to farm more PT, then go for quest stage 11. Not because the artifact but also because the other currency to buy Fubuki tiers, so that you can maximize her for later content. Knowing that there will be no the third run for the event, this Valentine Patrol will have high chance to be added into permanent event. And on permanent event, there's no event shop, meaning that, most likely this is your last chances to obtain Valentine chocolate from your children. Most likely. So, there will be 3 regular banner, mine are the new one, and 2 are a run banner. Senna as well, complicated to explain where she will be used, and for Chihiro is very well used for Torment as an additional CC inflict on Hod raid boss. And yeah, the necklace she used on 3rd slot is very important against Hod Insane or higher difficulty. Let's talk about the newly added. She is mine, a light defense tanker with ability to move, pull, damage and inflict debuff to enemies within range. Her X skill, move into specific area, pull the enemies, damage them, and inflict defense and evasion debuff. Considering her class is tanker and have low attack, sure that damage and debuff are pretty much garbage. However, the debuff effect will double if the target is medium sized or the regular sized. In other words, she will inflict around 30% of defense and evasion debuff into the enemy that is medium sized. Almost has the same debuff ratio as Akane and slight costly. Her basic skill, if the ready for SQ state is ended, she deal 900% damage equal to her defense within surround her, and reduce their evasion and defense by 15% for 30 seconds. That basic skill damage is very wild. However, cannot be improved by raising stars. The only way to improve it is the back tier. Meaning that, she is fine to deal a lot of damage with just 3 stars being. Increasing stars is for more survivability. Take a note that, to gain ready for SQ state, you need to activate her X skill to triggering her sub skill. And that sub skill, will apply the ready for SQ state. The state will provide continuous HP recover for 10 seconds, and cannot be stacked with another ready for SQ state. Meaning that if you do another X skill while she has the state, the sub skill will provide critical resistance for her. All of these 3 skills is active. You have to use her E skill to trigger her sub skill and apply the state. And after the state is ended, she will massive damage that scaling her defense and inflict evasion and defense debuff. If you choose not to activate her X skill however, none of her skill will trigger. And last is her enhanced skill. She increase her max HP and defense. So that's it about Mine, a great tanker that capable to deal damage and inflict debuff. Very nice to have, since she has good versatility, especially on the new raid boss, where she can contribute for debuff by a single tap. Although, quite difficult to maintain her on field. And very useful against Bunny to be used as laser bait. While for her banner, it's best to skip, since the fest banner is near, and will be released on the 25th of July. Since she is regular student, there's low chances where you will get her off banner later or sooner. For the build, there's no reason to do that right now, and you can save your resources until you need her. However, if you do need her for aid later, increase this skill for good survivability. And then these 3 skills if you want to use her as main tank that can debuff enemies on some raid boss later like Kaiten FX. And the newly added boss. For the stars, on 3 stars she is enough to be used on regular stages, while for raid boss, you'll need her at least 4 stars or higher for better survivability. And that's it.